Okay everybody, here we are with the Flip FPV aircraft that we offer ready to fly. We offer this aircraft in multiple variations. One is bind and fly without video gear, and we have a few options with full video gear on a full FPV gear, the best gear you can buy from Immersion RC and from Fat Shark. So the first thing we want to talk about is the APM. This has the 3D robotics 2.5 APM in it. And what that means is that this aircraft can be flown just like any other standard FPV aircraft, just like any NASA-based brain or multi-wing or any of the less expensive, simple aircraft brains. You can do that. You can fly standard FPV by stick with your radio, no problem. But the very cool thing about this is that you can also fly completely autonomous, just like a commercial UAV or a drone. We don't like to use the word drone, but this is borderline commercial UAV product here. So the APM from 3D Robotics is mounted right here in the center. If you can see right here, so that's mounted right there, and we put custom cushion pads underneath the APM. It's a jelly material that we put under there, and why we do that is it really smooths out the ride of the APM. Some of these brains are a little sensitive to vibrations, so we eliminate that by putting these cushions underneath that, and then it's held down a little bit of a tension by a rubber band right here that holds it down, holds it in place from going anywhere. So we also do 3D custom printed pieces to cover the parts from the APM. So this is the GPS that tells for the satellite positioning for the autonomous flight right here. So we do a custom 3D printed case right here. We have a 3D custom printed case for the 900 megahertz radio that you can see right here. So this is the piece that actually talks to your computer. It talks to your radio control, your RC system, by activating switches such as your retracts. You can have this thing do all kinds of great things like hovering, automatic hovering, return to launch, just a multiple of other things. Just briefly, some of the things you can do that are kind of fun if you've never done autonomous flight before. You can simply open the Mission Planner map, and by the way, Mission Planner is completely free. There's a download link on our site. So you open up your computer, you see a map, you click on the map where you want this to fly, how long you want it to stay there, and this thing will go ahead and fly its pattern, and it'll literally come back and land in front of you right where it took off. It's called return to launch. So you can set the last waypoint just to return to launch, or you can manually fly it back and land it, whatever you want. It's your option, but you're not boxed into just having to fly this thing manually. You can have some fun with autonomous flight. It's great for photography too. If you want to put a small camera on this like a GoPro, take it up to where you want to take pictures, target it, and you can put it in loitering mode, and it'll just sit there pretty much rock solid depending on the wind, and then you can position it. You can push it to the left, push it to the right, bring it down, bring it up, and it'll stay right where you left it. So that's called loitering, and that is a great feature also. So I mentioned there's a couple different configurations we offer. This particular one has a CCD camera in it right here. There's a GoPro camera option too, where we put a gel pad underneath the GoPro camera too, and this keeps the picture very, very smooth. Some of the videos you might have seen online have a little bit of vibration, and various FPV videos that you've seen online. But we eliminate that by putting a gel coat pad that goes underneath the GoPro and furthermore underneath the CCD camera too. So it eliminates a lot of the high frequency vibration. Right here we have a 600 milliwatt transmitter from Immersion RC that we use, only the best in the business. So this is a full range spectrum receiver right here. This is not a park fly receiver. It's a small micro full range receiver, so we have that tucked away nice and neat right there. And let me see, what else can I show you? So with this aircraft, we actually put the ESCs in the frame to keep it nice and clean. I don't know if you can see, but we sandwich them inside the frame. There's plenty of airflow in this frame for it to breathe, especially in forward flight. The air will go right through the frame and cool it down, no problem. And it's not an issue. We like to take them. We took them off the arms right here where you see them. Where you occasionally see them. It's just one more thing you don't have to bump and break or worry about blade strikes ruining your ESCs. And we take this nice covering to hold all the wires. Let me see right here. So this covering right here that shields all the wires. It keeps them nice and neat and clean. Goes right into the frame and out of the way. For the blades, we have green blades on this, but we can do red blades, green blades. You just go ahead and put in the notes section what you prefer. I kind of prefer the green ones right now. They're kind of growing on me, but whatever you like will do. Now there's a couple different battery options. You can mount the battery on the bottom of this thing right here. Right there you can mount it on the bottom. You can mount the battery on the top. Right now I have this configured, and by default we configured with the FPV system battery on the top and the battery to power the system on the bottom. But you can completely, the beautiful thing about this frame is you can move things around, configure them where you want them. There's a lot of areas to play with this thing and get it to exactly where you want it. But we think where it comes to you by default, it's set up perfect, and you're gonna love the way it flies and the way it looks. So anyway, I think that about covers it. Thank you for watching our video, and I know you're gonna love this product, and happy hovering.